Someone's been replaying a moment with you in their mind, and it's a moment when you showed them true loyalty. And it feels like right now they're dealing with another obstacle in their life, and you're the first person that comes to mind. All right, you're the only one who could ever understand what they're going through. And with the Scorpio new moon happening, old emotions have a way of resurfacing, and the same with Mercury retrograde. This energy feels like someone who misses the emotional safety you provided. So, whatever or whoever is entering your field this week isn't just drawn to you, they're drawn to the version of themselves they were when you were close. They still feel you very deeply. So, welcome back to my channel, Cancer, and your weekly love reading. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. This reading is for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at who's in your energy field, what they're feeling, and what Spirit wants you to know about where things may be headed. Then we'll go through each zodiac sign as usual, Aries through Pisces, for their thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you. And that's just a bonus portion. So ground yourself in, set your intentions, and let's get into this. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So there is a turning point happening here. Time tells all, right? And something's shifting. This is major arcana for Jupiter, expansion. And Jupiter is in your sign, right? So we're looking at learning and growing, and luck is on your side with this energy here. Now, the Wheel of Karma brings in karma. It shows us where we made choices and we're paying the consequences. So this is good or, negative to some people. And so this is bringing back around with all this energy, somebody who may be looking at some of the choices they made in the past, and or how they keep repeating the same things over and over. And like I said, they could be dealing with another situation that just seems to come up over and over and over again. And it's like, you were right about something is what I'm hearing, or you were there when somebody was going through something, and maybe they're around people right now that just don't get them and they feel isolated or alone. All right. So this is somebody wanting to come back around here and redo the situation, or, clear up something. And sometimes it can be just I see you, I feel you, I felt you, and I know that, where things went wrong. And it can be clarity. Even if you're already moved on from somebody and this is another person coming into your life, it could be a friend, it could be past lover, it doesn't matter. It could be somebody you're dealing with right now who comes around and says, you know what, I'm dealing with this again, and you're the one who's always loyal to me. All right, so let's see your energy. That's also fixed energy for Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. All right, I see the Knight of Swords, right? It looks like you're in a pretty good energy here, very fast thinking, you're on point. You seem to have what you want. You always know what you want. And I'm seeing the Two of Wands. So this is giving me an energy right now that you're about to be making possibly a quick decision about where things are going. You may be coming up to a fork in the road and didn't see this coming, right? You're just like doing your thing, you're focused, you think things are going one way. You're assuming, maybe one thing. This is my assumption card. This tells me that, you're always constantly thinking the way things always were, they're going to turn out again because of a repeated pattern, right? That Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Wands is showing me, though, that you may be surprised. You may be making a choice that you never thought you'd make, or somebody else is making that choice and you're going down a different path. All right. So you seem to be all set with the way things are going, thinking that it's just going to play out one way. And I'm seeing here that you're going to see the road split here this week. All right. Time's fluid though, right? So it's whenever you get this reading, it's obviously meant for you. So the person coming towards you, absolutely beautiful energy, the Lovers, Gemini, Virgo. This is Mercury energy, and so Mercury is retrograding right now, and that is always bringing up past situation, unfinished conversations, unfinished phone calls, or somebody coming back from the past you haven't talked to for a while. And it brings up difficulties too in communications, right? So maybe you've been dealing with some difficulties in a communication with somebody, and this is where you're clearing something up. All right, this energy tells us to slow down, especially with you with the Knight of Swords energy. You have the ability to make decisions really quickly and fast based off of assumptions that you might be feeling in the moment. And this is where the retrograde says slow down here, because you might having you slow down, there's these little mishaps so that you see the signs clearly and it doesn't bite you in the ass later, is usually what I always say about that. So the Lovers card shows communication. It shows somebody feels you deeply. I'm still feeling you, and there's been some triggering in the past, and I'm being re-triggered maybe right now, and there could be a choice I need to make when it comes to love. So I am seeing the King of Cups, their obstacle right now. And what's happening is it seems like the Scorpio energy is really affecting them. This watery energy, they're in their emotions. Now, this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right? So it tells me too that their thoughts are on you, on how you make them feel. And it shows me that your person is going through some sort of growth spurt when it comes to healing and emotional growth, right? So they're either yearning for a deeper connection right now. They might be dealing with superficial connections and things like that, and they're feeling this loyalty with you. They're feeling this connection, and it's hard to replace, right? Especially we're getting closer to the seasons, the holidays, and sometimes people really feel a lot deeper during this time because of that. And it's like, who do I really want around me? Who do I really feel? And this is the kind of emotions that are resurfacing right now. And you're seeing somebody here really reflecting on their emotions. So what's their next actions towards you? It feels like it's destined anyways with that Lovers card. I am the Five of Cups. You have somebody mulling over you right now. This is where I'm seeing there's a memory happening. This is a moment where somebody is, feeling very disappointed, very sad, kind of reflecting on the past a little bit. Should I have let something go? Did I make the right choice? Why did I think that? Why, and this is also could be somebody dealing with like another obstacle. They're dealing with abandonment, they break up, they're going through that, or they're dealing with feeling like they're at rock bottom emotionally. They just feel very unfulfilled, unhappy energy. And their life's kind of feeling dull at the moment, like somebody's draining their energy. And this is where, I feel that Six of Cups. I almost felt that Six of Cups before I even started the reading. It's a very nostalgic energy here. It's like, I really wish we could go back and change things, right? With that Wheel of Fortune. And this is where I feel like their actions towards you this week may be subtle with that Five of Cups. You may notice, I feel you signs, right? Whether you see something online or they post something or somebody does. So don't dive too deep looking for this, but it does feel like right now you're kind of going through this subtle signs type of energy, like somebody really feeling you, thinking about you, and wanting to let you know. Now, if you are connected to this person, this can bring small gestures of, hey, thanks for being there, or hey, I miss you, and, things like that. So you may receive small gestures if you are connected to somebody. You may notice a shift in the way they are around you, all right, and maybe even wanting to connect with you. But the new moon energy stretches out for 2 weeks, all right, or so. So, and well, more than that if we want to go deeper, but it does say that this could play out, and eventually, if this is somebody that you have been in separation with, it looks like it's not far before you guys are reconnecting with that Lovers card. Now, the outcome here, I am seeing the Death card, and I'm seeing the Magician card. All right, so this is showing me this person is going through some huge transformation right now, of course, with that Death card. All right, they may be dealing with some sort of grief again in their life. Like I said, there's an obstacle going on where, they're just like, how did I get here again? Or why is this happening? And they could potentially be grieving over somebody who they've lost, right? And it's like, this is what's drawn them closer to you. And the Magician card is also a very mercurial energy, Virgo and Gemini. And it's showing that this is what's triggering this person to really make some change in their life. And their focus is on you. So this can bring a conversation, communication, or wanting to fix things and work things out. All right, Cancer. So that's what I have for you so far. And it's very strong. This is a lot of major arcana in your reading. So there's really not much I'm seeing that you really need to do except not make assumptions, because you may, be making the wrong assumptions about a situation. So let the divine do its thing, especially with all this major arcana, because it is working in your favor. This is where, the universe is doing the work. All right. So let's take a look at Aries through Pisces now. And I had the screen backwards at the beginning, and I'm sorry about that. And this is where I don't want you to get confused. I have a lot of new viewers here coming to this channel. And this is just a quick, fun section that I've always done where I can take a look at if you have somebody specific on your mind, their zodiac sign. I will call out each zodiac sign, and it's a message for you. And maybe the intention, and right now I'll look at what is their energy and if they're planning on reaching out. And if you watch to the end, I will pull a bonus yes, no card, because it does help my video if you watch the whole thing through. You have the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So I am seeing you're pulling somebody in. Their heart's with you. I'm seeing romance, a romantic date, an invitation. So these are things that could likely show up for you this week. Now with an Aries, I'm seeing Nine of Swords. So you're seeing an Aries here really, really in their head, stressing out more than you know. All right. So something's really weighing on them, bothering them about something that they regret. Maybe they wish they would have said something, or, maybe they're going through something and you told them that this would happen. Whatever it is, it looks like they are getting ready to end a situation first and foremost, but it looks like forgiveness. Can you forgive me? Taurus, I am seeing the Nine of Cups. All right. So Taurus here is like, this is your wish. You're their wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is one of the best cards to get here in this position. It's like, I feel you. I feel you, and I know what I want. And it looks like you're getting what you want with a Taurus. All right, Gemini, I am seeing the Four of Swords. So you may be still in no contact or little contact with a Gemini right now, because it does look like they're healing. It looks like they're taking some time to themselves. They know that there's something there. They know they got to do something, but they just need a moment of silence before they make a decision. All right, this is where they're meditating on that Six of Cups energy, right? Do I want to reach back out? Should I reach back out? Maybe it's time. Cancer, I'm seeing communication with the Cancer. So this is also your Cancer, but also you. I mean, the Page of Wands, you obviously have a very inviting energy, very fun. Page of Cups, let's go on this new journey. You would totally open up the door for this person if this reading resonates for you, or if you're feeling in that kind of energy. It feels like you'd be ready to go. Let's go. I forgive you. Let's go. I'm just happy you're home, or I'm happy we're talking, right? But it does look like you and another Cancer could be flirting this week. Some heavy flirting. Leo, it looks like the Ten of Swords. Leo could be going through another breakup and ending in their life, or they could be reminiscing on how things ended with you. It still looks like things have painfully ended, and this could be you and a Leo putting something to a rest. Now, they may be saying they feel you, and, they're reminiscing about the consequences with that Wheel of Fortune, but it does look like right now it could be at its end for now, or at its end, and you guys will know that. We're seeing Virgo, Virgo, Six of Wands. So Virgo coming in to return, right? They recognize you. They realize what you've done. And again, and this could confuse you with the Leo, with the Ten of Swords here. All right. Just because something might be over, it doesn't mean somebody's not going to come back and say, hey, I feel you. I see you. I know what happened, and so forth. But with the Virgo, I feel like Virgo's like, all right, I'm drawn to you. I need to come back in. It looks like a little win. It's like, I really want to get to know you where we're at now. All right. I want to see where things go. So very good energy with a Virgo. Now, Libra could be distant from you. It looks like they're still kind of hanging out, being quiet, doing their own thing, very introverted, trying to, self-reflect. Libra, 7 of Wands. Now, this tells me that you may get conversation, but it does look like they have their guards up. So if you are blocked from a Libra, this can show that you may still be blocked because they have their guards up. But if you're not blocked from a Libra, it just shows that they might be defending themselves. They might actually step up, but they still have their walls up, and it looks like very defensive energy. Scorpio, you looks like progress, movement. They're thinking about, connecting with you, thinking about reaching out. Sagittarius, 3 of Pentacles. Sag wants to work on things or get to know you, however it is. The 3 of Pentacles, we get along. We have a lot in common. Let's see where this goes. It looks like you could be fixing something with the Sagittarius. Capricorn wants a conversation. So you'll get the truth from a Capricorn, fair convo. All right, so this is the honest truth. So whatever that means to you guys. That was Sag Cap. Aquarius, the Chariot card. So Aquarius is being strongly pulled towards you. It looks like you guys are, finding a way through and moving on. And this card tells me it will be better than it was before. Pisces, 8 of Wands. Pisces coming in with a lot of communication. Things moving pretty fast with you and the Pisces. Very passionate energy. All right. If you are still with me, I am going to do your yes or no and your question. So meditate on your question. All right. All right. The answer to your question is a no. All right. That could be good for some of you, right? But the extra message is things are changing though. So you may hear from somebody. Somebody may be unblocked, all right? It looks like progress. It looks like clearing something up, all right? Somebody is very protective and is thinking about you, but maybe thinking about what to say, all right? So that is coming around. So there is changes here. So I love you guys. Please hype and subscribe. You guys have been helping my channel grow so much, and I appreciate you. And until next time, take care.